Hey, Solid Mustang here. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. We're back. I know I said this once before, but we're going to do solid reviews. And we're going to do Destiny. And I know I said I wasn't going to do any more Destiny. This is it. We're putting Destiny to bed after this. Because it's pretty much run its course. So, Destiny, you got 3 characters. All 3 characters are kind of fun to play with. They all got different things if you don't already know that. Titan is probably my favorite. I like the Titan. I like the Striker, the Fist of Havoc, where you come down, you slam the ground, send out a shockwave, kill everybody around you. It's got me out of trouble a couple times. And the other thing that's got me out of trouble is the shield in Defender. It's gotten friends out of trouble too. They go down, come over, pop up the shield right over top of their little ghost that's sitting there, revive them, and we're able to get away. And sometimes also I will distract a major guy by popping up that shield and everything else. So one bad thing about Destiny here, one of many, is these things. You have New Monarchy, you have Dead Orbit. You can see I've worked on those. I have not worked on Future War Cult, but what's the point? Vanguard. When you do the Vanguard, as you can see, I'm up to 12 on the Vanguard reputation. So you get Vanguard marks, right? But you don't get Crucible marks. I'm maxed out on my Vanguard marks. I don't like playing the Crucible. And there used to be a way you could earn Crucible points without having to go to the Crucible. And that was good. I like that. That's fine. That opens the whole game up for me, even though there's a part of it I don't like. I don't like all the sci-fi magic junk that goes into a lot of game multiplayer stuff like that. Just go. Let's go mano y mano. You get your gun, I get my gun. The guns have different advantages and disadvantages, so you get to play a different way. Call of Duty 4. It was a good way of doing that. You play the way you wanted because the guns allowed you to do that. If you wanted to stand off, sniper rifles, assault rifles, you could do that. If you want to get more down and dirty, up close and personal, shotguns, SMGs allowed you to do that. If you want to kind of move from point to point, hold down areas, the LMG allowed you to do that. So you could play any way you wanted. And if somebody got into your space, let's say if you're trying to be a long range standoff kind of guy with your sniper rifle and the guy came up point blank to you with a shotgun, odds were in favor of the shotgun guy until the whole quick scoping thing, but that's a whole different ball of wax and all the cheating and everything else. But nah, we're not going there. So but anyways, back to what I was saying. I don't like the Crucible. So give me a way to get Crucible marks without having to go to the Crucible to open up the rest of the game to me. You also got Strange Coins for Xur, and if you're looking for Xur, Xur's down in that cantina that's down past the hangar where you can buy ships, or the Vanguard quartermasters down there. So you can go down there and do all that kind of stuff. So anyways, back to my Titan. I meant to come back to this. I'm kind of all over the place. I do apologize for that. I'll straighten that up here. I like the flash grenade. It's a high explosive grenade, blows a lot of people up. You can kill like 4 or 5 guys at a time with it. They're grouped up, and it blinds anybody else around. That has bailed me out a couple times where I turn around, throw down my grenade, run away from it, it flashes, turn around and boom, hit the guy. And here's where I was talking about where you could get Crucible marks. You used to be able to, instead of taking Crucible marks and turn them into the exotic materials, it was the other way around. You could trade in, it was 50 of the exotic materials and get, I believe it was 10 Crucible marks. And that's fine. I don't mind that. I double it. If you want to make it 100, if you want to make it 200 spirit blooms to get 100 crucible marks, because I'd love to buy this rocket launcher. I could really use that rocket launcher, but I can't. For the simple fact of I don't have the crucible marks. Now, if I had to go through the crucible to get up to rank 3, fine, okay. I'll mud through it. It takes forever to upgrade. My 16 marks and where I'm at right now was 25 games. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, anyways, going to buy these, tear these down, because I need the Ascended Shards. And that's another type of currency. Ascended Shards, Ascended Materials. Now you're getting on the, the exotic shards and exotic energies and exotic shards. It just, there's all kinds of there, and there's too many. Not to mention the Glimmer. There's too many types of currency in this game. There's just too many, and to me, that's just, it's not. It's okay if you had a way to exchange things, if you had a marketplace to do it. So, but you don't, and that's a real problem in here. Maybe with the new update, maybe that comes out. I doubt it. So, but, who knows? The update is, I believe, slated now. It was supposed to be coming out now, and now it's going to be in May. So, I don't know. I just don't see me playing this game at that point in time. But there's not much else coming out. And, of course, everybody, when they come out with something now, just tells you what year they're coming out with, not when they're actually coming out with a game. Which we talked about in the last game a little bit. It just drives me up the wall. So anyways, let's go on to the Warlock here. Warlock, a very controllable jump. The Titan's jump is really high. It's higher than everybody else's, so you can get up into places that other players can't. Or you can get up in high places easier than other people. Warlock, you're more controlled in that flight. He's more of a controllable flight, but the big thing here is the Sunsinger, and this is Fireborn. You can come back. You look like a phoenix when you come back. You can come back, start throwing fireball grenades, which I like, that stick to people. Whatever grenades you want. I still like the Titan grenade the best, but I know a lot of people like the fire grenades with the Warlock. The other ones is Voidwalker. The supercharge on him is good. It's really powerful. You're able to send out your Nova Bomb, blow up all kinds of stuff, and then create a Nova Void that kind of stops the enemy from advancing on you. You can recharge, regroup yourself, reload, all that kind of stuff. So, the other thing I don't like in this, because the gameplay is actually very good. It looks, aesthetically, it looks great. Destiny's one of the best looking games out there. The gameplay, the gunplay is good. It's very good. Even in the multiplayer, when it's a gun-on-gun match, it's pretty good. If they got rid of the sci-fi stuff, I might do it. But what some of the story overall is good. It's short, and it's shorter than it should have been, and that should have been fixed. This should have been a game that really, even the hardcore guys would have to take multiple days to get done with it. But the other thing it just drives me nuts is you cannot use exotic materials in every slot. Why not? I understand it in the player versus player. I get that. In the Crucible PvP, I get it. One exotic, you know, armor, one exotic weapon. I get it. I can understand that. But PvE, or, you know, playing against the computer, you know, going through your bounties, going through the daily grind, why can't I have exotics in every spot? Who does that hurt? I'm not playing against anybody. I'm playing against the computer. Why can't I have exotics in every slot? You know, I should be able to do that. I should be able to sit there and put that there, you know, not have to sit here and switch these out. I should be able to sit there and put an exotic in every slot. Why not? So, the other thing is, the fire teams, when you're going through your bounties, when you're going through your weekly nightfalls, when you're going through, you know, all that kind of stuff, if you're going through the story together, wherever the case may be, why only 3 players? 4, 5, 6. 6 players possible, because in raids, you can have 6 players. Now, I don't get on with enough people to play raids and stuff like that. You notice I don't have any raid armor. And I don't want to be super social in it. One, because, you know, we've all heard about the swatting and stuff like that. People trying to figure out where you live, and all of a sudden the SWAT team shows up at your house because a 9-year-old got all pissy about you. Oh, you stole my kill. Blah, blah, blah. One, you can't steal kills in this thing. If you shoot at him, I shoot at him, then we both get credit for it. I'm not going to steal your stuff, your engrams, because the engrams only show up for the person who is intended for it to show up with. So it's not a race to get a blue engram or anything like that, or purple engram, or if you're ever lucky enough to get a yellow engram, which I have never seen, then, you know, so be it. Let you look at the gunslinger tree here. So, but I mean, there's so many good things. Make it up. Just, you know, you can run through with 6 people. So what if 5 people are babysitting, you know, a guy who started up late or whatever, or has a new character? He's going to start a new character up, and he's only 11, and, you know, 330s or ranked 30 guys are helping him through the story. Who cares? The only people that care is there's a designer in there who's, you know, oh, I don't want to make my game too easy. Well, it's already easy. Yes, you can make a game that's impossible to play and, you know, blows everybody's doors off. You know what? Nobody's going to buy it. You're going to be out of business. So what? You know, I understand equal and fair gameplay and player versus player, but for Destiny, this is the end of Destiny for me. So, anyways, good game. Could have done a lot to improve it. Could have made it a ton better. So, what game are we going to do next? Next review? I tell you what. Another game I put up. How about Call of Duty? We'll get into the reasons why I've decided to stop playing Call of Duty. I don't like it when developers take things away. We'll start it there, and we'll go from there. Another game that had very high potential, I thought, that could have been fun, could have been a good time, that just really dropped the ball. So anyways, appreciate your time. Is Destiny worth buying, worth getting? Yes, Destiny's worth buying, worth getting, but I think I would rent Destiny. You probably rent Destiny, keep it for a week, a month, and be in pretty good shape. So, anyways, that's my solid review here on Destiny. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for taking the time. Please feel free for any suggestions. Solid Mustang, signing out.